Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the week of the 16th to the 22nd of November. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I also have this guiding card for you from the overview video. We're talking about the Ace of Cups. It is a card that is guiding you all month long. It is absolutely all about the gift of love, joy, and happiness in many, many ways. You are manifesting all kinds of joy and love in your life, and sometimes we need to just keep our focus on the good things that are happening in your life at any given time, because sometimes things are a little harder than others. So keeping that focus will help you stay in the light and knowing that you're doing the right things. All right, Scorpio, good for you. All right, we'll set that down right there, and I'm going to talk to you now about some messages from my guides. My guides are talking to us about how we need to stay on task and stay busy this month of November so that we don't get caught up in anything in the periphery, because it's not going to help us move forward. It'll make us want to maybe curl up on the couch and cover ourselves up in a binky. So we can do that stuff and stay aware. We need to stay aware. So stay aware, but definitely do what you need to do with that awareness at appropriate times for yourself, okay? Where it won't stop you from being productive. The other thing to know is we want to keep working on our bonds and relationships in the month of November so that we're connecting, we're talking with the people that we love and we hold dear, and we're staying on point with that stuff so that we can feel the love, and wherever we are in the world, we want to feel connected to our people, right? It is the blanket that we need when wherever we are. We will have that little blanket of connectivity that will make us know that we're in a safe space. All right? Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these cards, all right? There's the 3 from the overview video, and I'm going to go ahead and get you a Morgan-Greer Tarot mystery card. Dum, 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 right? It's been fun. We're having a good time with this deck. It's so good to have it back out. I used it a long time ago. Now I'm using it again. Da-da-da-da-da. Nope, it's over here. All right, so we're going to set it over here and let Woody keep an eye on it. Thank you very much, little dude. He is my sea turtle named Woody. Bum, bum, bum. Thanks for celebrating and helping with the creating of that name. I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and add some other cards, go deeper on this reading. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot, Illuminated Tarot. And of course, if you find you're like connecting with this reading and it kind of feels right for you, I would like to encourage you to subscribe. Thank you. This card here is talking about how for the week of the 16th through the 22nd, there's going to be the King of Cups playing a part in your world. This is an emotionally based male energy person. He's very emotionally evolved, so he's pretty much easygoing and comfortable with his feelings, and he's good to go. He's not a person that is high drama or high intensity excitement. Not him. He's very, very cool and calm and collected all the time, but you know he's feeling it. You can tell by looking at his face that he's feeling the information, and it's going in, and he's feeling it. So don't push him too hard. Things can get weird. All right. This card here is talking about how you will be wanting to let go of something at this time. This is the Death card. There will be something this week that you want to let go of. This could be physical stuff, a way of thinking, a relationship, or even a job. Whatever you're releasing, it served its purpose. It's no longer useful to you, and you're going to step away from it or release it and be in a better position because you are no longer hanging on to the thing that doesn't work anymore. Okay? Very cool. Good job. And of course, we're going to use extremely good judgment this week, okay? So you have the ability to think it through, come up with good plans one way or the other. You're going to see the pros and the cons of all the different things that are going on around you. And whatever you're working on, you're going to use the best judgment you have, which is super on point right now, to make very good decisions, okay, Scorpio? Even with, you may have more than one option on what you release. So you want to look at what they are, how will life be without it, and work it out. You'll you'll see the vision of your life without it and be able to decide if it's the good choice or not the good choice, okay? Now then, let's talk about where you're blocked this week. We have the Seven of Swords. You're not in a position to delegate anything right now, so you can't ask anybody to do this stuff for you. You got to do it for yourself. You can't ask anybody, what do you think I should do here? It's all about you. So you make your own decisions in this moment, okay, Scorpio? And it will help you feel, yeah, you'll be busy. You'll be busy, but that's okay. But you are blocked from delegating, okay? The King of Swords is here, showing that there is a fellow who's going to be very particular about how he gets things done. And he'll be like, why aren't you consulting me about what you're doing there? Because I want to talk about it. I want to have an input on this. So yeah, he's going to be having a lot of opinions and ideas. So I'd say definitely make a pile of things you want to release or whatever, and then talk it through with this guy. He's going to be standing in your way. He's going to be like, nope, we're not doing that. I don't want to do that. And I'm like, okay, wait. So think it through, come up with a plan. This card here is talking about how your relationship is definitely at issue. Your relationship person will be having feelings and ideas about what's going on and what you're thinking about releasing. Come up with a plan that speaks to his wants and needs. Maybe if you're wanting to get rid of things that have sentimental value to him, you make sure that they go to somebody that they know will appreciate the thing for what its sentimental value is. Does that make sense? Yes, I think that you do, and I think that it will help a lot. So yay, that's good news. I love that. Let's run back up to the top. There we go. This card here is talking about your solutions for this week, the 16th to the 22nd. And we're talking about how there is a message for you about ways and means to make more money, which is super cool, to have new opportunities presenting themselves. Timing couldn't be better, right? So keep your ears open for this information, and it will help you in the coming weeks. I love that. Ten of Swords. Yes, you will be in charge of taking care of this release situation. We talked about how you couldn't delegate it anyway, so I'm not really surprised that the Ten of Swords shows up to say, yeah, you're in charge of it. Make it happen. Do something about that, and it'll be a good thing. So very cool. I like that very much. I think that it will help a lot so that you can move forward in a very cool way. All right? Now then, there's this other card here talking about how you will have a celebration point. There will be something to celebrate. I feel like whatever you're working on, you're going to complete it, and it's going to feel good. You're going to have done it in a way that works very well for you and takes you to the place where you want to go and is absolutely lovely. All right? Super, super cool. I appreciate this for you. I know that you're in a place where you've done a lot of work for yourself, and you are going to be patting yourself on the back, toasting and cheering your moment, and even possibility of the new job situation. You deserve it. Well earned. Good job. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get one of these Path of the Soul cards so we can add a little bit more energy and information to this reading. All right, what do we have for you, Scorpio? There it is, right there. All right. So, put those there, and what do we have? Ooh, purple, I love it. So yes, it really feels like you're having an influence on somebody else's life. You can see that this is like you and your concentric rings and such. The things that your energy is creating is going to have an influence on somebody else, and they're going to start doing a little bit of what you do also, and insofar as that they're resonating now as well. So you're going to help them turn on the switch for themselves so that they are also resonating at this level, or at their own level, but with growth and energy and intensity. There's a little bit of help. This could be a chip off the old block that's getting this extra push to move forward in this new way. This could be a relative or a sibling or a child of you that is getting this new energy infused into them. And so it speaks to a family in some way. Resonance within the family. People are speaking the same language or singing the same songs, feeling the same vibes, and it's really quite lovely and beautiful. There is joy, there is love, there is Ace of Cups in this feeling. This feels very Ace of Cupsy, just because there's so much joy in this. You'll see this little bit of light here that's coming through very strong and very bright, because they're picking up what you're putting down and they're taking it to a new level all by themselves. Even though they're smaller than you, they're taking it to a different level. And it's quite lovely and beautiful to see sprigs of growth on a baby plant that you're like, man, it's growing, huzzah! So excellent. I love this for you. Well done. Perfect. All right, now what do you got going on over there with that mystery card? Let's see. All right. Oh, nice. Fool is here. You are being spontaneous and making good decisions, but you're also, it will look spontaneous to other people. You are actually making a lot of choices and decisions very carefully, and it's going to be kind of cool, all right? So be aware of that and pay attention, all right? It's going to be really cool, all right? Now we're going to go ahead and set that down right there. Spontaneous decisions, new beginnings, huzzah. All right, you need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get those. All right, so I have pyrite, black amethyst, and malachite. Ooh, malachite is a third chakra stone. Now, in your third chakra, we store feelings, emotions, and memories, right? So, malachite is a drill. It's a deep, deep drill. It goes down deep into the old feelings and sensations and memories, and it pulls things up. So this can be great. This can be about going deeper into what's going on with you and growing beyond old thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So we're going to pull things up from the bottom and we're going to start healing them and working with them and coming up with new solutions to them. So some of what you're working with over here, this death card, you releasing things, you're going to have a lot of feelings, emotions, and memories attached to those things. I want you to pay attention to what you're feeling. Journal it out. Process those feelings. There can be a lot of healing in the moment. And if you feel the feelings and you want to cry a bit, that's fine too. You're allowed. You're allowed to have feelings and emotions, and it'll be really quite lovely. So do what you need to do. Feel those feelings, and be prepared to process that while you're going through the stuff. Okay? All right. Now, we have black amethyst, which is a sixth chakra stone for your third eye, and it's all about you envisioning the world like a globe or a basketball-shaped thing out in front of you. You can see the world, and you can see the boop dot where you are, and then you ask in meditation, if you're meditating with this on your third eye, you'll be asking the world to show me my energy on the planet. And you'll be like, okay, you'll see like a little wisp of red come off of the dot, maybe, if you're running a black and green globe, right? Blue and green globe, there we go. And then you'll have the red be your energy. Okay, so you'll want to see it start like a little wisp, and then it'll move across the state that you live in, and then it'll turn into a big swirl as it generates and moves and branches out across the planet, because the people you touch are taking your energy with them, and then they're sharing that energy with someone else, and another person, and another person, and it's very exponential. Everything that goes from a drop of water turns into a huge tsunami of massive effect. So don't be surprised in this meditation if that's what you see. It is quite typical and quite normal for your small influence to turn into something quite massive. So you are changing the world. Congratulations. This is pyrite. This is pyrite. This is a beautiful stone of protection. It's intended, yes, it's fool's gold. It is intended to work within your outside perimeter, in your auric field, so to speak, and it's going to be energizing it with pyrite, which means that it becomes a shield. It won't let anything negative come across or come near you physically, so you won't be in a position to end up in fisticuffs or anything like that. No one's going to come across that barrier. You will be protected. Okay? Very nice. I love that for you. Well done. All right. So, Scorpio, my goodness, what a week. Well, this is a lot of stuff going on for you. There will be stuff you need to work through with your partner in life. Don't be alarmed. Don't be upset. But you're digging up feelings for yourself and for your partner. It's normal. It's appropriate. It's time to process. And when you do get that process done, you'll be in a position to move forward in some way. All right? So you have connections with the right people that will help you get what you need done there. Okay? Very nice. So, of course, you don't have to carry those stones if you don't want to. I think it would help you if you did. But if you want to comment below on what you're carrying in your pocket, what stones you're using instead of these ones or these ones, and how they work for you, if you want to comment on just how things are going around your house, I'm into it. I would love to have that conversation with you. I want to communicate. I want to connect. All right? You all matter to me, and that is why I do what I do. So, again, thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Every subscription matters when you're a tiny little channel like mine. So I appreciate the one and the all of you so very much. If you haven't looked in the description box below, there's the label for my video. There's a little more button at the bottom of the description. So you can hit the little more button and whoosh, a whole page of stuff will show up for you. You can then go ahead and look at all the decks that I'm using and be able to buy them on Amazon or Etsy. That will be fun. The other thing you can do is see my full calendar schedule of all the fairs that I'm going to and when I'll be where, so that you can come on out to the fair and see me. All right? I would have loved to see you at the fair. It would be so much fun to read for you in person, and I think you'd have a blast too. All right? The other thing you'll find is a link so you can book a private reading over the phone, because not everybody can come out to the fair, and I totally get that. So if you need me, I'm still here for you, okay? I might be geologically unavailable for you, so I'll be here over the phone, all right? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the one and the all of you. I do hope that you'll come back next week when we're talking about the 23rd through the 29th. Thank you, Scorpio. We'll see you then.